Hi everyone. Today we are going to learn with you how we can find the fractions of shapes and numbers. Today is 16th of November and our LO is finding fractions of shapes and numbers. Now I will erase our LO and today's date and I will explain today's topic for you. Okay, what means the fractions of shapes and numbers? For example, I write 1 out of 2 of 12. You can also see in my presentation, we have one question. What means 1 out of 2 of 12? When we were learning the mixed numbers, we said that, for example, if I write 3 and 1 out of 2, how we can read this fraction? We said we can read 3 and 1 out of 2, 3 and 1 half. Yes, 1 out of 2 means 1 half. Okay. Now you can already know what is the 1 out of 2 of 12. It means the half of 12. How we can find the half of 12? We can divide 12 by 2. It is going to be 6. For example, how we can find the half of 10? 1 out of 2 part of 10. We can divide it by 2, yes? 10 divided by 2 is going to be 5. Or we can say, you can see 2 is our denominator. 1 out of 2 part of something means we can share 2 equal parts, or we can divide 2 groups. For example, if we have 12 apples, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It means that how we can divide these 12 apples 2 groups. Let's divide. We can divide like that. You can see we have 6 in our first group, 6 in our second group. Or we can divide like that. 6 in our first group and 6 in our second group. Okay, if we want to find 1 out of 2 part of something, we will divide by 2. Our denominator is 2 and we're going to divide by 2. Okay, how we can find the quarters? What means quarter? Quarter means 1 out of 4 of something. 1 quarter is 1 out of 4. How we can find 1 out of 4 of 12? When we are finding the 1 out of 2 part of 12, we divide by 2. Here, we need to divide our number by 4. 12 divided by 4 is going to be 3. It means we need to divide 4 equal groups. If we have 12 apples, for example, if we have 4 groups of children, how many apples each group will get? Of course, they will get 3 apples. How we can find 1 out of 4 part of 16? We will divide 16 by 4. It is going to be 4. How we can find 1 out of 4 of 20? We can divide 20 by 4. It is going to be 5. So, you know already how we can find 1 out of 4 part. And the last one, how we can find 1 out of 8 of something. For example, 16. It means we have 16, for example, books, and we have 8 groups of children. How we can divide these 16 books between 8 groups? We will divide by 8. Each group will get 2 books. For example, how we can find 1 out of 8 of 24? We will divide 24 by 8. It is going to be 3. Okay, in our last slide, you will see that we have different, also I can explain with our book. In your book, on page 27, you can see we have different products. And imagine that you and a friend of yours are going to the picnic and you are taking all these products with you, okay? How many boxes of juice do we have? We have 4 boxes of juice, and how we can share them equally between you and your friend? Of course, you will give 2 to your friend and 2 is for you. How many cakes do we have? 2. 1 is for you and 1 is for your friend. How many parts do we have in our pizza, we have 80 equal parts. It means you will get 4 parts of it and your friend will get 4 parts of that pizza. How many tomatoes do we have? We have 4, 8, 10 and 16. We have 16 potatoes and tomatoes. How we can divide them between you and your friend? You will divide it to equal parts. Each of you will get 8 tomatoes. Okay, how many apples do we have? We have 6 apples. 3 is for you and 3 is your friend. If you have any questions, please write to my email.